It seems like Spider-Man has everything figured out, until it backfires horribly. It's all been building up to this very moment. Silvermane and his squad of villains, the Enforcers, have been playing the system for far too long, and Spider-Man decides that now's the time to fight back. Let's recap issue 4 of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go. This issue opens with Silvio Manfredi watching a news report about the NYPD's ongoing manhunt for Spider-Man. He's absolutely loving it, smiling, celebrating, and even offering a bonus to the enforcers. The Ox, Fancy Dan, Montana, and Man Mountain Marco. And that's despite the fact they didn't actually succeed in killing Spider-Man. But for Silvio, reputation is everything. With Spidey's name now dragged through the mud, painted as a coward, a bully, and a menace across Queens, he sees this as a major win. The way he sees it, Spider-Man's days are numbered, and the perfect moment to kill him will come soon enough. Turns out, he doesn't have to wait long. Spider-Man crashes through the ceiling windows in dramatic fashion. He admits he didn't really think past the whole grand entrance, casually compliments Silvio's hair, and then hits him with a simple question. Well, what have you got to say for yourself? Silvio calmly finishes the last sip of his drink before replying. He thanks Spider-Man, because now that Spidey's technically trespassing on private property, everything that's about to happen is completely legal. So he gives the command, kill Spider-Man. The enforcers don't waste a second. They swarm Spider-Man, knocking everything, including a laptop, to the ground. It looks like he's cornered, but unlike last time, Spider-Man isn't caught off guard. He flips into action, showcasing his agility and combat skills, dodging their attacks and striking back hard, sending both the Ox and Man Mountain Marco flying through the windows and out onto the balcony. Meanwhile, we see a small device plugged into the fallen laptop, blinking away. This takes us into a flashback to earlier that same day. Nico Minoru is questioning Peter about his plan. She's already tried to hack into Silvermane's computer and failed, thanks to his ridiculously high-tech security. But Peter's got a workaround. A small device that needs to be plugged directly into Silvio's laptop. Nico asks how he plans to pull that off. Peter just tells her it's better she doesn't know, but assures her that his plan won't be traced back to her. We cut back to the present. Nico's at a public library, eyes glued to her laptop as files from Silvermane's system pour right in. Even with a quick glance, she can see there's a mountain of incriminating material. She doesn't have time to go through it all, so she does the next best thing. She sends everything to all the major news outlets. Look at the fight. Spider-Man is disarming and webbing up the enforcers one by one. He's got the upper hand, until Silvio shouts for them to target the single web fluid tank on Spidey's back. Montana manages to snare Spidey with his whip and slams him to the ground. Ox grabs the tank and makes a huge mistake. He tries to crush it with his bare hands. The result? A massive explosion of webbing that engulfs Ox, Montana, and Spider-Man. But Spidey's prepared. Knowing this kind of thing might happen, he's wearing clothes that don't stick to the webbing, allowing him to slip right out of the web cocoon. Just as he gets to his feet, he's met by Fancy Dan and Man Mountain Marco, who immediately go to town on him, beating him without a shred of mercy, even smashing a chair over him. The balcony is now a war zone. Broken glass, tangled webs, shattered furniture. Silvio just watches with a grin, commenting that the furniture can always be replaced. So that's when Marco lifts a massive potted plant and smashes it down over Spider-Man's head without an ounce of hesitation. With Spider-Man now slumped on the floor, barely able to move, Silvio decides to milk the moment. He starts dramatically painting himself as a frail, helpless old man, terrified for his life, and claiming that lethal force is now justified. And so he orders Marco to throw Spider-Man off the balcony. Before the final blow, Fancy Dan interrupts. News broadcasts have just gone live with proof that Silvio Manfredi, the so-called hair care mogul and secret crime boss, is tied to multiple illegal bribery schemes. A full investigation is already underway. Chaos erupts. Silvio loses it, yelling for his lawyer and demanding that Spider-Man is finished off immediately. Make him a stain on the sidewalk. Marco doesn't hesitate. He lifts Spider-Man high above his head. Spidey's got nothing left. No webs, no energy, barely even a coherent thought. As he's thrown off the balcony, the only thing running through his mind is a quiet apology to Nico and to Aunt May. And if you're craving more Spider-Man content, make sure to check out my Spider-Man playlist or check out my channel for more Marvel content uploaded every week. But for the meantime, peace, peace, peace.